Hey everybody,
Howdy.
how are you doing today? Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Let's see, let us know where you're from. We got Cleveland, we got Germany,
Germany, sweet.
we got Washington, we got Montreal,
Belgium.
we got
Wow.
Belgium,
I want to go to Belgium someday.
we got Pittsburgh. Let's see, we got Beaverton, Ori, we got Austin,
Reno.
Oregon, Tulsa, Colorado, Reno. Man, we've been through a lot of these places in the last couple months,
Austin,
driving as
best
well.
pork chop in the world.
Salt Lake City, Kentucky, Indiana. What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm using my camera today, so I haven't used this before for a live. So let me know if the quality looks good or if there's anything weird and you can't hear us or anything like that.
Italy, sweet.
We got Italy. We got Tampa. We got Slow. I'm guessing San Luis Obispo. I love San Luis Obispo. So we got Brazil. We got San Diego. Man, so many people coming to hang out with us.
Rancho Cucamonga, where's that?
Yeah, Rancho Cucamonga. I don't know. You have a video on that on your channel. So yeah, thanks for coming and stopping by with us. Start leaving questions in here, and we'll get to them as quick as we can. But just a little update on us. We spent 3 weeks driving to New York this summer. Look at I got this nice little hair thing going on right here. We spent 3 weeks driving to New York this summer. We went through South Dakota on a road trip. We went on the North Shore of Minnesota. We went fishing in Canada.
We went through Wyoming,
We went
saw Devil's Tower.
saw the Devil's Tower. We went to Michigan. We spent 8 days in Michigan.
Northern Peninsula, Upper Peninsula.
Upper Peninsula. Then I dropped Pops off, and I went to Brooklyn. We spent 30 days in Brooklyn with Amy and the kids. They're gonna come in a second. Then Pops came back out again, and we drove the Lincoln Highway all the way back from Times Square to Lincoln Park in San Francisco. And that was just incredible. Along the way, we stopped at many of these places that you guys are talking about. We did 24 hours in Pittsburgh. We did 24 hours in Philadelphia. We did Cedar Rapids, Omaha.
Cheyenne, a little time.
We
in
spent a
Cheyenne.
little bit of time in Cheyenne and everything as well. And so, I mean, we've been doing just that. That's basically the last kind of 8 or 9 weeks of our summer adventures. So let us know if you guys got any good summer adventures. Let us know what you have in the comments too, and we'll see what everybody's got. Let's see, we got Nova Scotia,
Somebody likes my Great Lakes
Tennessee,
shirt.
Pop's Great Lakes shirt. Yeah, you picked that up when we were in Minnesota or Michigan. Where did you get that at?
I think I got it on Amazon.
No, okay.
Not very excited.
Even better. New Hampshire. And also, everybody go subscribe to Pops. He was at 2,999 subscribers, so he's only one away from 3,000. He might have already made it to 3,000. Let's see, but he's very close. And apparently, he posted a video. What did you post a video on today, Pops?
This was something I really wanted to do. So when we did the Lincoln Highway, right? The Lincoln Highway was dedicated in honor of Lincoln. And so I thought, it might be fun to look at all the statues of Lincoln across the Lincoln Highway. So I didn't by any chance hit them all, but I hit like 25 of them. So, and the history behind them is fun. So maybe you'll find it interesting.
Yes, somebody go be Pops' 3,000th subscriber.
Look, you can see it says 299.
299, 2.99. See if we get him to 3,000.
Did I make it? Let's see, where am I at?
Let's see. All right, what do we got?
Oh, still a 299.
My summer adventure was watching Josh's. Did you make it to 3,000?
3,001.
All right.
Thank you, whoever did that.
All right, you can stop subscribing now. He hit it to
No.
He hit to 3,000. But yeah, if you like history and stuff, Pops has been doing a lot more kind of history type videos. Pops needs a mic. All right, we can move it a little bit if you can't hear him very well. He can move closer. But yeah, we done like some history videos and things like that on his channel, and he's doing hiking. He's been doing tips for older hikers, all sorts of stuff. And if you have any suggestions for Pop's channel, be sure to leave
Please
that
do.
in the comments of this video, or go to his video and leave some suggestions of things that you're interested in seeing on his channel as well.
Yeah, please do.
And let us know if the
All right, there's a question already. What's your favorite states?
oh no, my summer adventure was watching Josh's channel. See, that's a good adventure right there. Watching all the the things that we're doing. Hopefully not a Pop's channel though,
That's
just
how
on
you
my
get people
channel.
to mention you by sucking up. Right?
Been exploring Red River Gorge this summer. Just got home from Cuyahoga Valley. I loved Cuyahoga Valley. I had no idea what to expect when we went there, but man, that was a super cool park. Lots of waterfalls. I didn't even know Ohio had all those waterfalls, but there's a bunch of them in there. My son said he's very happy you still have Grogu on the shelf. Yep, there's Grogu right there. There's a stormtrooper, somebody else from Star Wars. There's some Batman stuff. There's the thing that Pops bought me from Route 66. And
Gemini giant.
I love banana slugs. It's one of my favorite creatures in the world, so gotta represent her banana slugs. Oh, and then Pops also bought me this, which is the first edition John Muir book that he
First
picked up
edition
one
book
time.
John Muir wrote about Yosemite.
About Yosemite, yeah. So that's pretty cool as well. All right, what do we got? What's your 3 favorite states?
Well, my 3 favorite states this summer that we saw were, I think, Wyoming and Michigan. And I'd never really spent any time in Iowa. And I was really impressed with Iowa. So maybe those 3 off the top of my head.
I like California. It has an amazing amount of stuff to do. I like Alaska. Could you possibly be Alaska? I don't know how Pops didn't put that in his.
I said that I did this summer.
In his summer one. That wasn't
We're
part
all
of the
gonna start
question.
arguing,
That
huh?
wasn't part of the question. And then I mean, Michigan was cool. Montana's cool. Utah. All the national parks there are just incredible. I find myself going back again and again. History buff here. Really been enjoying your videos, Pops.
Awesome. Thank you, Sandy.
Went to Scotland for a week, and then Wales for a week, and then 2 weeks in England and Belgium. I want to come on your summer adventure. That sounds even better than New York. Please do Highway 12 Outer Banks road trip. That's on my list. I actually really want to do that one. I think it'd be really cool to drive through there, but you know how it is. The list just keeps getting longer and longer. So at some point in time, we will definitely go to the Outer Banks. Thank you for the super chat, Mark. Awesome. Greetings from Area 51. Oh, maybe you got in when we couldn't get in our video. Where are the donuts? I know Pops came over and he picked up Chipotle, but he didn't pick up any donuts on the way.
I picked up donuts for the children.
Yeah, the children have some donuts. They didn't share them with me. We got a lot of donuts on our road trip though. We ate donuts at what was that place in Philly called? It's like the Federalist Chicken or something.
Yeah, Federalist Chicken. Yeah.
They had donuts, so that was cool. Hey guys, love your video. Hey Pops.
What's up, Kenny?
Hey, and he just subbed, so maybe he was your 3,000 subscriber.
Good job, Kelvin. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
The name of Pops' channel, I put it in the thing. It's Pops Travel and Hiking.
Just Pops Hiking. Look for Pops Hiking.
I'll put it in the description. Super chat from Kyle. Thanks, Kyle. What's up? I would love to do Astoria. We did that before I was making videos, and that is just an awesome town. On the water there, all the Goonies history. Goonies was one of my favorite movies growing up, so I definitely...
We did some Goonies stuff, I thought, didn't we?
No, we haven't gone through the Oregon coast yet.
We did Goonies stuff.
We probably maybe at some other place, but yeah. So Astoria will definitely be there eventually. Do a video. There's a Cheech Museum in Riverside. I have not done that one yet. I went to it a long time ago.
I want to go.
Yeah, maybe we'll go there one of these
days. It's like a Hispanic art museum, I think, which would be awesome.
Chicano Art Museum. Yeah. What's your favorite place you visited this year? What's your favorite place, Pops?
What's my favorite place?
I would say that I'm not a city person, but I wanted to go to New York City just to spend more time kind of getting to know the city, and I loved New York City. I had so much fun there. The energy and just there's something going on every street corner. All of the places to eat, all of the places to have activities. I was blown away by how much I enjoyed New York City. So that was probably my favorite thing I did this year so far.
I think for me it was South Dakota. I'd never been there before, and my gosh, the stuff to do in South Dakota is just epic. The natural stuff and the history and the quirky stuff like the Corn Museum. I mean, just really a fun spot.
Also, random plug, but this Hal's seltzer water vanilla cream from New York City, I'm so obsessed with it now. I have to ship it to myself on Amazon because I missed it when I left New York. But yeah. Let's see. That's favorite place in the United States from Italy. I want to go to Italy really bad. I've never been to Italy.
Me neither.
What's your favorite place in the United States off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, in terms of natural wonders, is always Yosemite. There's always Yosemite.
Yeah. Yosemite's incredible. Alaska.
But something that surprised us as a place we went to that's in my top 10 maybe of cities is Omaha. Omaha was really kind of fun when we went there.
We had a great time in Omaha, and one of my fans from Omaha said that we should try it in the winter before we say we had a great time because it could get very cold there. But we tried it in the summer, and it was awesome. Good food, cool downtown area, especially if you have kids. We really liked Omaha. We'll have a video on that at some point.
And it was funny. They sold T-shirts, and the T-shirt says, Omaha's a lot better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, they even know it too, that Omaha's this like hidden gem out there. Let's see. I wasn't expecting this today. What's up from Chicago? What's up? What's up? You can, if you look in there too, you'll look right at the people. So, yeah, exactly. My summer adventure was moving across the country to Kentucky to Arizona.
Wow, big move.
And four parks along the way. Heck yes.
Wow, what a change.
Yeah.
Arizona's way different.
Yeah, especially in the summer. Summer vacation to Norway.
Never
Oh
been.
man, I would love to do
go.
that. We did not see Field of Dreams Stadium. I actually don't know where Field of Dreams Stadium is. Maybe we missed it. That would have been a bummer if we missed it. Let's see. Oh, it's in Iowa. Man, we missed it. Field of Dreams.
There's a lot of stuff we missed.
If you
along
build
the
it,
way.
if you build it, they will come.
No, I didn't come to the stadium even though they built it.
Stadium. Let's see. We're based in Southern California, about 45 minutes from LA area, so it's still pretty hot out here. Greetings from Brazil.
I want to go to Brazil so bad. Almost got to go one time and then broke my leg.
I used to live 40 minutes from Yosemite. Heck yes. I can't even imagine how amazing that would be. I'd love to be closer to Yosemite. 6.5 hours basically from Los Angeles. I still go as much as I can, but it'd be nice to be a lot closer, that's for sure. Close to me in Allentown, PA. What's the chances we get an updated national parks list? Well, I wanted to do my first half, and then I wanted to finish it when I was able to finish all the national parks, but I've slowed down a little bit, so I think I'm at 50 right now. So yeah, once we get a new one. What's up, homies? What's up, guys? You gonna come over in the front of the screen?
Come say hello.
Here, hop up for a minute. This is Jack.
Yep.
And Sunny, and they wanted to, I asked them because I knew you guys maybe would ask what their favorite thing was, and they spent the whole summer in New York with us. So what was your favorite thing that you guys did this year?
Playing with the big bubbles in the tall building.
So we went to Summit One Observatory, and they have a room that has these big kind of metallic balls, so you can look out over the views and you can smack balls around. And that was your favorite, huh, buddy?
Almost like clouds.
Yeah, they're like clouds a little bit. Sunny, what was your favorite?
Going on the top everything and playing with the big bubbles.
Yeah, that was you said you had a different favorite. Wasn't your favorite going to the splash pads?
I like all of it.
All of it. Okay, she loved New York. All of New York. All right, what was your favorite, Amy?
I think my favorite was taking them to see the Statue of
Look
Liberty
at that. Look at that.
because we did a little bit of research beforehand and they really loved the Statue of Liberty, and so they were so excited to see it in person, and I thought that was really fun to do.
Man, and they like making faces. Do you guys have
You guys see
anything else
yourself?
that you want to say to anybody?
Hello, poo-poo.
All right, well, here we go. Thanks for stopping by, guys.
There's
All
your
right, Mooney.
content for
Hey, do you want to
today.
introduce your bear?
Yeah, look at
What's
your
your bear?
bear.
Oh, yes, we got a new bear for our birthday.
How old did you guys turn?
Four.
4.
Muffin.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Hello, I'm Dick, and I really like playing with you.
I like playing with you too, buddy. Thanks for coming in and saying hi, guys.
Can you say
Can you
bye?
wave bye? Bye.
Bye.
Okay, come on. Come on. Let's go.
I really love playing with you too. All right, Mooney, go with Mama. All right.
Making faces look like daddy.
Well, there you go. The family coming in to say hi. All right, where were we at? Yeah, it was really cute because this is kind of like they went to Alaska with us last summer, and then New York this summer. But this was kind of the first summer where they were really interested. They had a little list of things that they checked off, and so they they wanted to see the Statue of Liberty, and we went to Central Park and stuff. And so it was cool to see them kind of connecting with the travels a little bit more this year as well.
You were talking about Northern Nevada Railway. We did see the Dirt the Cat Memorial.
In the Northern Nevada, what was that? Dirt the Cat Memorial. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah,
thing there. Yeah,
that was cool. We're gonna do an updated Loneliest Road video because the Loneliest Road was on Lincoln Highway, so we're gonna do an updated version of that this year. And we stopped and did the more stuff in Ely and everything as well. Redo your Route 66. Heck yes, I'm actually planning on redoing it for the Centennial, which is 2026, so that's the 100-year anniversary. So hopefully we can redo it then if we're both in good health and everything's still in 2026. Road trip from San Diego to Vancouver. Heck yes, that's a lot of fun. My mom says hi. She's a big fan of yours.
sweet.
Hello, Mom. Thanks for watching the videos. Federal Donuts, not Federal Chicken. I think I called it Federalist Chicken or something, but they do donuts and chicken. They do that. Yeah, it was too early for chicken. Inspired my wife and I to do Route 66. I hope you love it as much as us. I don't even know what that thing is going on in the back of our screen right now.
Oh, that's probably part of the...
Maybe I have no idea what that was.
One,
Maybe somebody could pay to make something appear on the back of the screen or something.
Text, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, that's the first time that's ever happened.
funny.
Now I got to figure out what that was. Must have been the super chat. Big fan. Always want to ask, what hiking shoes did you use? Thanks for scaring us, first of all, with whatever the fireworks were. We both use Merrell's. We've used Merrell's. But whatever I always tell people, though, is that if you're trying to pick a good hiking shoe, don't just take our word for it. Go to REI. Check out the different shoes. They have rocks that you can kind of walk on to feel the grip and to feel the way that it works with your feet. And they have an amazing return policy. So if you take them out on a trail once or twice and you realize that you don't like them, you can go back and try a different one. So I think that hiking shoes are very subjective. We both decided we like Merrell's, but it's kind of whatever works the best for you. And you don't really know unless you kind of get them out on a trail and use them a little bit.
But every year on Black Friday time, I go to a Merle outlet, and you can get amazing deals at Merle outlets.
Yeah, Pop's pro tip. You should put that on your channel. Pop's
I should. Yeah.
Black Friday. Who wants to see a Pop's Black Friday shopping video? Yeah. What's up, Interstate Kyle? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Pops, they love the one you did on Mr. Rogers. Your
cool.
video, Mr.
That
Rogers
was such
video.
a surprise that we see this Mr. Rogers incredible kind of memorial there, and then I started digging a little deeper and found the puppets and all that stuff. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for that.
Hello from Michigan. Thanks for having such a cool state. We
Michigan's
had no
really
idea
cool.
what to expect, but man, Michigan was cool. What was the thing about the people?
It's the funniest thing. So the Upper Peninsula, right, you have, and then down below you have the Mitten, right? And there's the Mackinac Bridge, right? Well, if you live in the Upper Peninsula, UP, they call themselves the Yoopers, right? Because you're in the Upper Peninsula. And if you're below in the Mitten, you're under the bridge, so they call them the Trolls, which is really funny.
So yeah, let us know if you're from Michigan and that's true, but that's what we were told when we were there. How far in advance do you plan your trips? Working on 2025? Yeah, already thinking a little bit about 2025. It's kind of juggling a lot of people's schedules, like my wife and the kids with starting kind of some schooling, and then Pop's schedule with his stuff that he does, and so it's kind of does take a little bit of time to figure out when everything can kind of align to do a trip. But I haven't done too much with 2025, but a little bit of the end of the year already for sure, and thinking about it.
But of all the places in the world, without going into detail, there's a good chance we're going to go to Vietnam.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool to do. I'm very excited about that. Let's see. I'm from the UP, so there you go. Just what we talked about. Outer Banks. I mean, another thing to do that. Yeah, I think the Outer Banks would be so cool. I looked at the map and I just saw that the road kind of just goes out into the ocean on those islands. It kind of reminded me of like Florida Keys or something. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it looked like based on the Google Earth view. So I'm really excited about doing that. Our 2-year-old loves the whole family videos. Oh, that's so cool. I'll let Jack and Sunny know they got a fan that likes watching the videos. It's fun. It was fun to do the Montauk Long Island video with them and just to see the things they're excited about. If you watch that Montauk video, the thing that just makes me laugh every single time is there's one clip where we're walking around the museum. Amy's up in the top of the lighthouse, and I'm talking to them about lighthouses. And Sunny goes, "Hey, you know what I really like?" And I thought she was gonna talk about the boats or something that was around. And she's like, "I like when you dip your bacon in maple syrup." And I was like, I like that too. But it's fun because they keep you on your toes when you're traveling. That's for sure. Hello from Texas. Love your channel. Good to see you guys. Yeah, we love Texas, man. We loved Michigan, but we
Really
love
do.
Texas. I mean, it's kind of. I think that's the cool thing about. I'm like one of the things I'd really love to do. I don't know if we'll get to or not, but it's just to make a video on every single one of the states. And I think that's the cool thing for both of us is you drive through Nebraska or Iowa or these places like South Dakota. Like I never really knew anything about most of these states, and I've driven through them, but I haven't spent any time. And when you spend a little bit of time in them, you realize like how many amazing things there are to do in like every state in the United States. So hopefully we can do more just kind of traveling in some of these states that don't get as much tourism and just see what there is to see there. Let's see. I love the whole New York vibe. I feel the pride when we landed back in California. Yeah, I mean, I was sad when I came back to California after New York. There's just so much to do in such a small period, and it's so easy to take the subway everywhere. And so like getting back and sitting in traffic and all that, definitely driving in New York is absolutely the worst. It's chaos. Like people just parking in the middle of the road and the traffic and the bridges. But as long as you can leave your car somewhere and you can just travel around by the subway, it's fantastic. Yeah. Let's see. You've helped me plan 4 trips so far. Zion, Bryce, Capitol Reef. Awesome. Illinois Great River Road. Yeah, Great River Road is high on our list to do as well. We've planned that a couple times, but we haven't made that one happen yet.
It's interesting too. Another one is when we were on the Lincoln Highway and we were in Chicago Heights, there was an intersection of Lincoln Highway and the Great Dixie Highway. The Dixie Highway would be another cool one to take the kind of...
Yeah, I'd never even heard of the Dixie Highway before we crossed over it. We were kind of doing research, and it was like the one right after the Lincoln Highway, basically in creation. But how often do you travel? Not as much now. It's more kind of big, huge trips, and then lots of time at home. So I mean, I was gone for about 75 days this summer, away from home. But then once I got back, I have all this content to edit and to do stuff with, and so I mean I probably won't go anywhere really again for 3 or 4 months, and that's been kind of typical with like the family travel stuff we do. Before I had kids, I was traveling 15 days or so out of the month, but Pops and I try to get 1-2 week trip every quarter that we travel together and do. And
we've got at least 2 years in a row here with a huge trip in the summertime, so maybe that'll continue.
Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun to do that. We did a 24-day, 17-state East Coast trip using a lot of the videos. Man,
Fantastic.
That must have been incredible.
Fantastic.
So much to do. Saying hello from San Antonio. What's up? We loved San Antonio. That is a...
Now we get balloons.
I don't know what's going on, man. I'm like...
It's pretty nice, though.
It's amazing.
I like it.
We got the balloons coming down. Thanks for the balloons. All right. I don't know how those even happened or what, but good to know. All right. Let's see. We got. Have you driven to Wyoming in one day? What's it like? We drove through Wyoming on the Lincoln Highway. It's very honestly, Wyoming has kind of the Jackson Hole area and Yellowstone and Tetons area. There's like tons and tons of tourism, and basically outside of that, heading east, there's just kind of cattle ranches, rolling hills, almost nothing on most of the drive east from there. And then when you get to the northeast again, there's Devil's Tower and a few other things. So it's a beautiful country, but outside of that kind of area in the west, there's not a lot of stuff to do, at least that we've found.
The one thing though, if you're like me, I love the history, and I did a video on the Virginian Hotel, and just in a nutshell, it's named after this book. Was written by this guy Owen Wister. You've all heard of Remington and its paintings, and those two guys together kind of created the mythical kind of idea of the Western cowboy. And so you can go and find out a lot of that stuff as you're traveling around Wyoming, which I thought was particularly cool.
Hello from Palm Springs. Awesome to hear that I've showed you lots of places in California that you didn't even know existed. And hello to Jack and Sunny. A lot of people saying hi to Jack and Sunny. They've gotten so big. Beautiful family. Hi, Amy. Kiddos are awesome. Whole family. Beautiful family. Hi, Amy from Aunt Susie. Hi, Aunt Susie. Thanks for coming. Kiddos are
See you
awesome.
tomorrow, Susie.
Yeah. We went from St. Louis to Pittsburgh, and we stopped at Mr. Rogers to play in the Heinz History Center. The Heinz History Center was so cool. We loved that museum. There is just a ton of interesting stuff to see in there. Ton of really cool like things that they've found and that they've kept from a lot of the historical stuff in that area. That was fun. We liked Pittsburgh a lot. It was like smaller than I anticipated it being, but we walked all around. We took the little incline
Cable car, whatever it is.
Yeah, we had, what was that sandwich we had?
Yeah, I can't remember. It was epic though.
Piemonte Brothers or something like that. But yeah, I mean, we had a good time in Pittsburgh. Let's see.
And if you're a fan of Mr. Rogers, you can go to the Children's Museum and see the original puppets, Daniel Tiger and King Friday and all that.
Is that in your video? Mm-hmm. Oh, stop plugging your videos. Just
That's
kidding.
the only reason I'm here.
Just kidding. Pops got a Mr. Roger video. I thought it was really cool. We liked seeing a lot of Mr. Rogers stuff. The Mr. Rogers statue they have was really, really cool. And they have his like quotes that he had said playing while you're just standing there looking out over the Pittsburgh skyline. That was really cool. Would you ever consider doing this full time? This is my full-time job. So I've been full-time for probably 6 years or so now. So the amount of videos that I'm getting out is about as much as I can produce in my full time. I am posting twice a week right now, at least for the next month or so, just because I have so much content from New York and I don't want it to be really stale when it comes out. So I have, I think, 36 videos or something that I shot while on the summer trip. And I'm gonna start posting those as much as I can. And I'm hoping to do one of the longer road trip videos every month. So maybe starting in September, I'll get South Dakota or something out, and then, we'll do North Shore, and then we'll do Lincoln Highway, and over like kind of one a month for 5 or 6 months. But don't hold me to that because, man, those 1 to 2 hour videos are crazy, crazy long to edit. But fingers crossed. And Pops and I will do chats with you whenever we release one of those too. Is one day enough to appreciate dry Tortugas? Would you recommend camping or Anacapas? I definitely would not recommend camping on Anacapa. That's very difficult. That's not at all like dry Tortugas. If you camped in dry Tortugas for a night, I think you'd probably have a fantastic time. They said that the night sky is one of the best night sky viewing areas.
You're out in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yeah.
So that would have been cool. I wish we would have done that.
Yeah, I wish we would have too. But and also the one thing that's different too is that there's beaches there and there's snorkeling. So like if you're on Anacapa on Channel Islands, you're up at the top of these cliffs and you can't get down to the beach. Where if you're on Dry Tortugas, I mean, you could hang out at the beach all day. So I would definitely say one day was great. Like we had a great time, but it would be cool to do an overnight there. Let's see. I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and it's fun to travel with them. That's so awesome. Been working on national parks and Route 66 since I was in college. Love the tips. Taking my dad to Alaska for his 70th birthday.
Sweet.
Any tips on a 70?
Are you driving or flying would be the question. I suspect you're probably flying, but yeah, try to get away from the cities. I mean, Anchorage is cool, but get away from the cities is really cool. But something else that I discovered, and you only see it briefly in one of my videos, is when you're on the train, you really get to see remote areas because it's out in the middle of nowhere. So there's stuff you'll see from the train you'll never see in any other way. So think about a train ride as part of it, particularly the one that goes from Anchorage down to Seward.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a day trip and you're planning on going to Kenai, that you can actually pay to put those together. So you can take a train down to the boat, and then they put you on the boat, and you do the 4-hour boat trip, seeing the whales and stuff, and then you get back on a train and take that back to Anchorage. So I don't know how much time you have, but if you have a day and that's something you're interested in, it is a really cool way, very full day, but a really cool way to kind of see Alaska in a different way. Mm-hmm. Do you remember being 70? Or was that too long ago?
70 is just a number.
Let's see. Watkins Glen. Oh man, I hope you saw my video on that. So that was one of those places that I've had on my list for so long. Like I remember seeing those pictures years and years ago, and I've always wanted to go there. And so when I was driving across from Detroit to Brooklyn, I'm like, I have to stop here. And it was everything that I hoped it would be, just as good as it is in the pictures. So if you're anywhere near there, all three of the national parks are incredible, but Watkins Glen is something special for sure. Bedford, Indiana says, howdy. Howdy to you as well. Look at his
Yeti stuff is also Pops.
They named the 2-year-old that loves watching the videos named their
I love it.
Their Yeti Pops.
I'm okay with that. That's
oh
sweet.
man,
how sweet.
That's the coolest thing ever. Pops, you have a Yeti, and he kind of looks like a Yeti too.
You're always in all the videos saying there's a picture of a Yeti Pops on the right.
See, it works. They named it.
Apparently, they're
that we could stop the live stream now because
you
Pops
have the
being
mind
named
of a
after
small
a
child,
Yeti.
basically. There was something somebody mentioned earlier, though, about the Great River Road. That's something else that we're looking potentially do is the Great River Road. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Any plans outside of the United States? Yeah, we talked about maybe we'll go to Vietnam. I've actually been thinking about in the spring, like maybe trying to do some stuff in London, Paris. I don't know about Pops and I doing a road trip where we drive on the other side of the road and stuff. I mean, we'll see how if we do that, how well that would work for us. Make sure we get car insurance on that road trip. I think
I'd love to get to Eastern Canada too. There was someone from Nova Scotia. That's a place I've always wanted to see.
Yeah, doing a cross Canada road trip, but I've actually been super interested in the cross Canada train as well. So if anybody's interested in train travel, let us know in the description so I can have a reason to do some train travel stuff. How can you travel so much? Do you work from home? Yeah, I mean, this is my full-time job, so I'm working when I'm traveling and doing the content, writing blog posts and stuff. So I'll work. When I was in New York, I was working at the coffee shops and things like that. And whenever we're working, and whenever we're here, we work from here. And then Pops, he's a teacher, so he can teach sometimes from the hotel rooms. Where we plan travels around times that he has a break at school or something like that as well. Let's see.
Sheriff from Dubai. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by.
And it's one of those places that I would just assume I'd visit at some point through like a layover or something. But I mean, I haven't done enough international travel yet to get to Dubai. But it looks like a cool place to explore a little bit. I'm done with Belgium. I want to go to the US, but I'm only 17. I have no money. Yeah, I think Belgium's probably pretty cool. Like I saw the picture a couple weeks ago of Brussels with all of the flowers. They had like put the flowers all on the streets and did all this cool stuff. So that was pretty cool. I mean, and you can. It looks like my camera's gonna overheat soon. I'll have to switch to my webcam. But yeah, if the screen goes black, don't worry. I'll switch to the webcam, and it just won't be as good a quality.
But speaking of Belgium, with my special ed work, I've always wanted to visit Giel. So maybe I'll get to Giel sometime.
There you go. And if you're trying to travel the United States, I mean, you can it's definitely a road trip area. So there's lots of good opportunities to just rent a car and road trip. And people do van travels as well, where they kind of live out of their vans and travel around the United States. That's really popular. So I mean, that could be something that you're interested in doing as well. Came across you guys when your daughter was on her way to a boot camp. An nervous striker. Your videos helped me get through it. Oh, that's so cool. Well, hopefully, thanks for watching the videos, and hopefully your daughter's doing great with her journey as well.
I can't imagine doing boot camp.
Getting ready for a backpacking trip along Lake Superior, flying into Detroit.
That would be incredible. I didn't realize how many monstrous waterfalls there are on the Minnesota side of Lake Superior. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and he's going to check out your recommendations for Detroit.
Oh, awesome.
Detroit was really fun. We liked Detroit a lot.
Detroit pizza. Take-home lesson is
Detroit
Buddy's pizza in Detroit. It will rock your world.
No, we didn't know that Detroit had their own pizza until we got there. And it's like square pizza, but kind of like a deep dish kind of thing, but not like a full deep dish like hurt your gut kind of Chicago.
The crust is the star of that pizza, surprisingly.
Yeah, it was really good. We went to pizza like 3 nights in a row.
Oh my gosh, I wish we could have gone more.
Pops, you have a channel. Yes, he does. He
Pops
has a channel.
Come check it out.
Let's see. Did you go back under 3,000? Oh, look at 3.02. Look at you.
Where
You
am
getting?
I at?
You've been 3.02. I just looked for you.
I don't know. What does .02 mean?
That would be
26.
so you got
Wow,
27
thank you, guys.
27
I've
people have
I've
subscribed to
gotten
you.
27 of y'all. You're so kind.
I'm a troll south of the bridge. There you go.
So you're
Confirming.
owning it. They even would say in restaurants, if you're a troll, do it this way. If you're a Youper, do it this way.
A Youper, yeah. Best way to experience Everglades in a day. We have a video on this. We did Everglades in a day. Technically, we did it on the second half of one day and the first half of the next, but I put the video together so it shows kind of the beginning of our day and the end. But I mean, we drove all the way down to the end of the southern section, then we came up and we took a one of those boat tours, and then we took a tour that went through the Shark Valley area. I would recommend doing all of those things because I think it's Shark Valley. Hopefully that's correct. But that area was so cool. We saw so many alligators there and just got to do so much stuff. So yeah, look at our video and do that because that was awesome.
And if you're a reader at all, read the book River of Grass, the Everglades River of Grass by Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. When you look at that, it kind of will give you a much better understanding of what exactly you're looking at, right? So
Get my other camera back on.
professional entertainment here.
What happened to my camera? All right, hold on. I gotta unplug it. My webcam come back. Pops, say something entertaining to them.
So that, and it's true of other ones too. If you read about the people who are kind of behind them a lot. So the same thing with the Joshua Tree, the same thing with places like Yosemite, John Muir. It's fascinating to get behind the scenes on some of those places. It really helps you appreciate what you're looking at a whole lot more.
I don't know what happened to my. Oops. Where's my webcam at?
Ouch.
Well,
I'll keep looking at this. Upstate New York is gorgeous. Upstate New York reminds me a lot of Pennsylvania, which is another state that doesn't get all the attention it should. Pennsylvania is a beautiful state. Another one I'd like for us to do is New Jersey. I grew up in New Jersey, and New Jersey, it's got an incredible shoreline. We don't call it the beach in New Jersey, we call it the shore, baby. Incredible shoreline, great food, lots of interesting things to see. That's another really cool state to see.